Good morning, Roll Gang.
And welcome on in to this episode of the Weekday WWnB.
Let's go. It is time to do some sports reporting here on this beautiful Wednesday morning. Little bit of cloud coverage, surprisingly, here in the valley.
I'm looking to the side where the sliding glass door is, and it's not just straight sunshine.
Yeah, it's not as balmy sunshine as it will be here in a couple months, but looking forward to a really nice weather day, little moderate temperature outside. Rachel and I gonna go for a nice walk, get some fresh air.
No, you're not.
Oh yeah, huh? But anyways, good morning to you. How are you doing this morning?
I'm very tired this morning. We were out at the strip until about
4:20.
No, we were at the strip until about 2:30 last night.
Yep.
So I'm just a little sleepy, but that's okay. I've got a coffee. It's a beautiful cloudy day.
Yeah, I already chugged one coffee down. I'm wearing my coffee shirt. I'm probably going to crash here soon too. But as always, so fucking excited to sesh with all the Roll Gangsters because after all, it's only stoner law. We're blessed to have a woke, so we are blessed to have a smoke. If today is your first episode of the Weekday Wake and Bake, thank you so much for tuning in and letting Rachel and I be a part of your beautiful morning and beginning of your day. Absolutely love everybody tuning in. We have a question for you guys. If you're tuned in on one of the streaming platforms on live, we would love to share with all the other Roll Gangsters. What's your highlight reel play of the week? What is some type of way that you performed above and beyond the call to action? And would love to be able to share that with all the Roll Gangsters. So let us know in the comments section wherever you are streaming this episode. But Rachel's going to let us know about some dank companies that sponsor the show.
Yes, so as always, shout out to the two sponsors of the show. We have WWnB University, which is the very first cannabis college. It's a great place to go get all of your cannabis knowledge if you're interested in joining the budding industry. You can head over to WWnB University in person or online, and you can use promo code Rolling Spoon for 10% off of your tuition. That's one word. And then, of course, the handy-dandy cannabis multi-tool, the Rolling Spoon, helps you seal the deal and roll a dime every single time.
Yeah, I'm rolling a nice little dime of some peyote cookies for Rachel and I to smoke this morning while we dive face plant into this week's latest and greatest in sports news. And we have some really good ones this morning, some unconventional ones. We have our NHL championship update from the Las Vegas Golden Knights. We have some fighting news. We have a really big fight coming up this weekend that we want to pub up. And also, it is the season for the French Open, which the French Open is the tennis tournament that's played on clay. Have you ever seen tennis on clay before?
Yeah, I've watched the French Open before.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's like those red pellets, right?
Yeah.
And it's a lot harder to get traction on there. It's
you always see everyone sliding on that.
Exactly. So it's my favorite tennis tournament of the year, the French Open, and we have reached the semifinals. So we're going to do a little bit of reporting on all that. Got to stay locked in to hear about it. I'm going to hand it on over to Rachel to get on into our first news story of the day, brought to you by the Rolling Spoon and WWnB University.
So our first piece of Stony Sports Report news today is that the Las Vegas Golden Knights routed the Florida Panthers. Is that right? Florida Panthers?
Oh yeah, that's who they're playing.
That's right, yeah. 7-2 in Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Final. Las Vegas leads the series 2-0.
Let's go.
I mean, we watched part of that game, if not most of it, and it was like 4-0, and then it was 4-1, and then 5-1, and then we were just like, yeah, we think that they got it.
Yeah, we stopped watching. Like, they needed a fucking mercy rule. They could have ended this game after the second period. But
yeah.
Honestly, just super, super fucking excited to be a part of this city during this run. They are dominating.
Yeah.
They are dominating. They are outscoring the Florida Panthers in this series 9-4. 9-4. Wait a minute. 7 + 5. No. 12-4. I'm sorry. That is fucking crazy.
How many goals they've scored?
Yeah. In 2 games. They
just look really clean on the ice, and they look like they're just playing in sync.
Yeah, very in sync. I am really, really rooting for the Las Vegas Golden Knights. I would love to go to a parade, wouldn't you?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
as you yawn away your...
But no, I would. I mean, I think that would be so much fun, especially because it would be on the Strip, right?
Yeah, literally, it's gonna be a parade on the Strip with the Stanley Cup. Wouldn't that be fucking amazing? But major shout out to the natives of T-Mobile Arena right down the street. Las Vegas Golden Knights really knocking on the door of a National Hockey League championship. The first ever to come to Las Vegas, hopefully. Would be really fucking lit. How about it?
It would be. It would
Just
be really
like
lit.
this joint.
Well, you like that.
Oh yeah,
Funny.
Stupid fucking lit. So let's light up the Stanley Cup final, just like I'm lighting up this joint. The Vegas Golden Knights, go Knights, go.
I definitely have faith in the Knights.
Yeah, they're fucking dominant.
Yeah.
It's pretty, like, honestly, I wonder what the odds are.
I mean, 2-0, but those two were won in their city.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but they were so dominant. It'll be.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
I wonder if Florida will be able to win a game. Like, I think the Golden Knights are favored in Florida for the next game. Next game is
definitely.
on, I want to say Thursday. I think next game is on Thursday, I'm pretty sure. But we are going to keep you guys up to date on the Stanley Cup Finals with the hometown hero, Las Vegas Golden Knights. Let's go. What's the next story we got pumping here on this Stony Sports Report Wednesday?
So the next story is coming from the UFC. We've got the Lioness Amanda Nunes, 2-division champ, defeating the bantamweight belt on Saturday.
Defending her bantamweight belt.
Isn't that what I said?
Yeah, defeating, but it's okay.
I thought I said defending.
Maybe you did.
Sorry, I'm a little tired this morning. Defending bantamweight belt on Saturday versus Irene
Aldana.
Yes.
Yeah, so really the best female fighter in the history of the world and current 2-division champion. So right now, she is the champion of the bantamweight division and the featherweight division. She's defending the bantamweight belt on Saturday, and everybody loves a good lioness fight. So really fucking excited to see what Amanda Nunes can do. Lay down some bars for us, and we are going to watch her kick, in all likelihood, kick Irene Aldana's ass.
Yeah, I've watched one fight of hers before. She's just very dominant. Like, she has just very masculine traits almost that make her look even more intimidating.
Yeah.
And then
she's the manliest woman in the world.
Backs that up, yeah.
Like, she'll even admit that. She's got a beautiful wife. She wears the pants in the relationship and in 2 divisions of the UFC. Hella fun to watch. And also on this card is another great fight. We've got Charles Oliveira, the former lightweight champion of the world, trying to climb back up the ranks. trying to beat someone who's on an absolute tear, Beneil Dariush. That fight is going to be an absolute banger on Saturday. This Saturday coming up, we've got a really amazing pay-per-view card by the UFC, and I am so excited to watch the Lioness, Amanda Nunes, do her work. So we have one last story to cover here on the Weekday Wake and Bake, but gotta give an intermediary shout out to
Oaksterdam University, the first ever cannabis college, a great place to go get your cannabis knowledge. You can use promo code Rolling Spoon for 10% off of your tuition. And then, of course, the Rolling Spoon, the handy dandy cannabis multi-tool, helps you seal the deal and roll a dime every time.
Oh yeah. Got the Oaksterdam University scholarship, Rolling Spoon, one word will get you 10% scholarship off your cannabis industry education. Claim your stake in this budding industry today. Head over to Oaksterdam University and check out what courses they have to offer and learn anything you need to know about this unbelievable plant that we like to consume every weekday morning. So, one last piece of news from the French Open. What's up?
So we've got World Tennis #1, Carlos Alcaraz, headed to the French Open semifinals after 20-year-old Phenom beat world number 5.
How can you're struggling with reading?
Yeah,
you need to read these before. Stefanos Tsitsipas. So, Tsitsipas is like my age, and he's playing someone who's 5 years younger than him. Carlos Alcaraz is not even old enough to drink here in the United States, but he's the #1 tennis player in the world.
I remember watching him last year.
He's a fucking freak. He is so fun to watch. Beat Stefanos Tsitsipas, the #5 in the world. Alcaraz beat him in straight sets. 3 sets in a row. 6-2, 6-1, 7-6. Final score, Carlos Alcaraz headed to the French Open semi-finals. I think he's going to be playing Novak Djokovic in the semi-final. So definitely, even if you haven't watched tennis before, this is going to be a matchup of the ages. The long-time world #1, Novak Djokovic, against the rising superstar, Carlos Alcaraz, in the semi-final of the French Open. It doesn't get much more lit than that.
No, and I think, like, when it comes to this, you know, he's 20 years old. I think it just goes to show that some people just are naturally gifted. I mean, granted, all of the hard work, all of the practicing, and
he didn't even have that much time to practice.
Yeah, but like
he's been alive for 20 years.
He's 20 years old, and he's going to be facing up against the
Novak Djokovic has been #1 in the world for over half of Carlos Alcaraz's life.
That's what I mean. It's
like
just
10
crazy.
years. Yeah.
It's crazy for him. I mean, that's a huge accomplishment. I mean, that would be something. It's like every kid's dream to, like, play basketball against Michael Jordan and LeBron James or something like that, you know? So that's
And
huge.
it's every adult's dream to shut up the rising star.
Mm-hmm.
So honestly, like, nobody knows who's going to win this. The Vegas odds are even right now for Carlos Alcaraz and Novak Djokovic. Really, it's about to be an absolute... Neither one of these players want to lose this match at all. Carlos Alcaraz reaching his prime, Novak Djokovic trying to stay in his. But some lit juice coming from the UFC, the ATP, the professional tennis tour, and what was the first one? The NHL. We got the Las Vegas Golden Knights, duh. But absolutely love session with the Roll Gang and talking up the latest and greatest in sports on the Stony Sports Report with my beautiful co-host Rachel. as tired as she is, running the energy. Absolutely love kicking off every weekday morning with my beautiful co-host, all the roll gangsters, and a nice little joint.
Your hands are so cold. Like a icicle.
I'm gonna go take my icicle hands and warm them up. But absolutely love the roll gangsters. And always remember to be a good sport. Now back to the anchor.
Thanks for tuning in. We will see you tomorrow for an episode of Canon News Thursday. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you have a good one. And we'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Mwah! I love y'all, roll gang.